What's up, everybody? Welcome back to FNG Academy. I just had a quick announcement. I'm proud to say that we've been helping people get selected for 3 years now. I've been getting a lot of messages about people thanking us and saying that they just graduated from selection and they got selected. People graduating the Q course. One of my buddies just sent me a video from the Charlie committee. He asked, if you guys have ever heard of the FNG Academy, raise your hands. And all their hands went up, and it just filled me with pride. So part of the way that we do that is making sure that you guys are physically fit and ready for selection. And the way we've been doing that for the past couple of years is by sending you to a Green Beret we know and trust, Kevin over at 18 Alpha Fitness. So if you want to get selected, you need to be in the best shape possible, and you need a programmer who knows what they're talking about. So go check out Kevin over at 18 Alpha Fitness. Use code word BUCK to get a discount. Tell him we sent you and hook you up. Congrats to everyone who's been getting selected lately, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Go ahead, launch it in.
What's up, guys? Welcome to this episode of Beers and Breakdowns. Once again, we're reviewing a show that you guys recommended, Strike Back. It's actually a pretty fucking good show.
Not The Empire Strikes Back, not Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Nope, just Strikes Back.
Just trying to...
No, not even Strikes.
Strike Back, yeah. Just trying to find this show to watch it.
It's really bad.
I came across every version and variation of Strike Back in a movie or show.
Yeah, so that's a good point. Before we send you guys down this rabbit hole of trying to find it.
Where is it?
You can go, if you want to go on your phone or your computer, you can go to Roku, the Roku channel, and then it pulls it up automatically. If you just Google where to watch it, it'll say Amazon, but Amazon doesn't have it in our country for some, I don't know why they wouldn't do that, but either way, go to the Roku channel, and then episode 1's on there for free, so if you guys want to watch it. But you guys recommended this one a shit ton. The only thing that was a little uncomfortable for me was the banging. It's like straight softcore porn.
Softcore porn.
Yeah, for like 3 times this ex-CAG guy is just ripping ass, banging chicks, and not farting.
I was like, that's a way to say it.
I'm trying not to
I know,
cuss.
but if it's not farting, ripping ass sounds not good.
But I'm trying not to say he was straight, like, hard. Like, I'm just not a fan, because when you watch shows with your boys, like, you're sitting there watching with your boys a lot of time, and then all of a sudden it's like a soft porn scene. Like, do you ever just watch porn with your homies? No, I don't. I just wrote a book. This is a perfect segue to let you know that not only if you want to support the channel, you can check out the Patreon at /FNGacademy.com. FNG Academy Team Room if you want to Google it. But I also wrote a book called Better Broken. We do a podcast that's more geared towards Better Broken and interviewing people that have tumultuous past and how they overcame their trauma in order to become great human beings. I tend not to talk about my book on this show, because this show is more about drinking whiskey and laying back and just like having a good time with you guys. And it's more just fun, right? Where we talk smack. But the podcast is very serious. I take that very seriously. Abel takes it very seriously. Our guests take it very seriously. And we're exposing people's vulnerabilities in order to make people out there with trauma feel more comfortable in their own skin. So if that speaks to you at all, if it doesn't, no worries. Let's just watch the show. But if it does, please go check out my book, Better Broken. Now pre-sales are live on Amazon. And if you buy it pre-sale, it supports me a ton. I really appreciate it. It lets my publishing company know that they didn't make a mistake taking a chance on me. So thank you guys very much. Let's jump into the show.
Unless his brothers are freed, my life will be sacrificed as just retribution. God is great. You ready for this?
Fuck you.
Glory to Islam.
Stand by, stand by.
That was wrong.
What was wrong?
So clearly, like, you have a tier 1 element because they're doing a hostage rescue mission.
Yeah.
So instantly, as soon as you start doing hostage rescue, it puts you into the higher echelons of special operations. Mm-hmm. So we all know that. That's pretty common knowledge. But then you stack up on the door, and we start to do this breach, and you completely fuck up that breach in so many ways. First of all, your equipment says a lot about you. The fact that you're wearing ACHs and goggles, like giant clear goggles, looks stupid because that's not tactical equipment. It's equipment that we wouldn't wear in hostage rescue mission. You don't have nods, and you're conducting an operation at night, which is something we would never do in a tier 1, or not that I was tier 1, but we would never do in tier 2 as Green Berets, so especially would never do in tier 1 operations. You're running the whole mission as white light, which I'm cool with white light because it's very comforting and it could be very tactical, but you should also have the ability to go nods only and to go no white light. So that was really stupid. And then once they set the breach, which the charge looked astronomically big, but whatever, they all back up and then go to a knee. So the whole element going to a knee is a really bad idea because then you have to stand up to flow in. So you're limiting your ability to move quickly. So you conduct the breach, you want to flow in and be quick and decisive. Well, everyone's taking a knee. So now you have people that could potentially trip as they get up, or people move before the guy in front of them is up, and then they're tripping on each other.
It's just not good to not be ready.
Yeah, you're not ready. And then special operations guys have bad fucking knees most of the time. So do you really want them squatting the whole time until you initiate the breach? Yeah, they're getting up like, oh, fuck. Like the higher up you go, the probably longer you've been in, the more fucked up your knees are. So, and then there's a woman in the stack.
What's wrong with that? Just like a lioness thing?
Yeah, we're just not there yet.
But there would be one. It could be one. And this is British SAS. No?
SAS?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think this is SAS. I think this is the intelligence units.
Oh, okay.
But maybe it is British SAS, which is even less likely to have a woman.
They could. One.
You ready? Yeah.
Clear.
They've moved him.
Kyle?
John's not here. Check for intel. Anything you can find. Kyle, come in.
Got something here, boss.
Oh, that's stupid. All right, pause. All right, I'll try not to drone on and on. So multiple mistakes here. First of all, you don't say, Kyle, where's John? On the fucking radio. Like, hey, let's use our code names so you're not just giving the enemy my name so maybe they can find me later. It's like, hello, John. Where's Kyle? Like, who's Kyle? I don't know. And then second of all, you don't fucking leave a guy by himself so that way... Oh, okay, so no. Second of all, you don't call all clear when you haven't cleared all of it, like every room.
Yeah.
It's not all clear because you haven't cleared that room right there to your left.
That's a lie.
And then you don't leave guys by themselves because no one's looking at his back. No one has his back. No one is able to shoot that guy after he gets shot and then give him some buddy aid. So it's just a whole lot of nah. This is bullshit. But I do like the show. Don't get me wrong. It's just tactically in this scene, it's real bad. But then it goes kind of like a whole different direction, and it goes a way cooler direction. So I'm not saying that the show sucks. Just this tactics scene in the beginning is just ass.
I own this place. You own everything in this shithole on. Now, what do you want?
A lot of money riding on this fight.
Tell Igor.
All right, boss. I fucking told you it's uncomfortable. Was
Okay.
that not uncomfortable?
I'm going to assume you guys definitely didn't hear anything. I might have blurred it. I think the algorithm can catch blur. So you guys, I'll just describe what you saw since nothing came up. There was a man having relations with a woman.
Very aggressive.
Very vigorously. A couple of guys just kind of open the door and walk in, and he stops. But wow.
Bro, look at the chick, though. It's clearly a Thailand ladyboy.
I don't think so.
What?
She didn't look like that.
She didn't look like a ladyboy to you?
No.
Come on.
Just looked like an Asian chick.
It's just like SF guys in general being in like Thailand. I've never been to Thailand, but I've heard plenty of stories. There's a lot of gray area when it comes to man and woman in Thailand. The lady boys are real.
I know a couple people that's been to Thailand.
Yeah, I know a couple people that's been to Thailand too. And if you know an SF guy that's been to Thailand, you ask them, just say lady boy and see if their ears perk up a little bit. Tell me that this ex-CAG operator is not just slaying lady boys right now.
I don't think so.
Of course you don't think so, because you've never been to Thailand. Why do you want to give him the benefit of the doubt?
Because it's gross.
Yeah, because you don't want to think about it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's his prerogative. He can do what he wants to do.
Not a bad fight back there. Once you decided to fight, that is.
Really? So, who are you with? SAS or SBS?
Section 20, high risk priority targets.
Oh, wow.
I love that. So, yeah, this ex-CAG operator smashing lady boys in Thailand and getting in fights in alleys, walks into his room and sees like a fellow soldier and says, SAS or SBS? Ooh, wait, what? So you think that SAS, one of the most elite units on the planet, is just hunting for boy-banging, alley-fighting ex-CAG operators in the middle of nowhere? Like, why would SAS come looking for you? You don't think that they have their own group of dudes that go through selection and get selected and their own pipeline just like CAG? Why would SAS be looking for you?
But maybe he's special. Maybe
he's so special that even Delta didn't want to hold on to him?
particular set of skills.
See, those skills are so good that Delta didn't want to hold on to him?
Maybe he left. We don't know the story.
Okay. Why would SAS come looking for you though? It's another Delta force.
I'm just trying to play devil's advocate.
It just doesn't make sense as to why you would automatically assume that an SAS guy is going to walk in and be like, "Would you be my teammate, please?"
Also, why are you here with lady boys?
Yeah,
Seems like an odd place to live. Do they also call it a reach around?
Yes. It's like, do you consider yourself gay or no?
Let's move on from this.
It's hard. It's hard to find the right areas.
Every scene has like strip club lights. What the hell was that move?
Yeah. Can we go now? I'm driving. Nice hit, buddy.
This lady boy chasing him down.
Why do they insist on acting as if they would be doing like taekwondo, karate moves in the middle of the street?
Because it's racism.
Like I get they're gonna throw kicks, right? But like they're not gonna exclusively square up like karate masters and throw kicks and spin kicks and.
Yeah, they're Asian. That means they automatically know taekwondo.
Don't talk to me about.
Look at the size of
racism.
her tits, bro.
That's her back.
That's the front of her back.
She's turned around.
No, she's not. No, she's not. Are you serious? Her back has nipples, I bet you. Yo, the one part I do like about this though is that the ex-CAG guy goes to get in the fight and then gets knocked out.
Nice.
Like finally, in real life, you start fighting 2 or 3 guys. One of them really has a high potential to get a good haymaker on you and knock your ass out.
Yeah.
And so I thought that was really cool that the CAG guy gets knocked out because it's like, finally, he's not like a superhero. I fucking hate when they're like, oh, this guy's an ex-Ranger, ex-Green Beret, ex-Delta operator, and then he's just like kills everyone.
Yeah.
30 dudes, he could take them all out. It's like
Like every movie in the last 30 years.
right. It's like, no, You still get knocked out just like anyone else. So this is why I like this show, is they take this CAG operator and they essentially just make him a whore banging alcoholic, like slut, like more realistic to probably most tier 1, tier 2 operators.
No effort has been made to free the brothers being held by the American and British dogs. Cowards. You made me fucking laugh!
Holy shit.
So I thought that was really cool. That was something we were taught in SEER school, which is far more difficult than you would think it is. And that's if you were captured and were given the opportunity, or forced, not given the opportunity, but forced by your captors to read a message, that you somehow decode information in that message. So whether that's how many people are captive with you, so it's a number, just SOS, through eye blinks, or just some kind of information. If you know where you are, obviously some way to give them that information. But that's so difficult because you're having to think of it on the fly, and you're having to code it in a way that's not obvious.
Right.
I really thought that was pretty clever, is to yell like random outbursts that seem random but are calculated. So that way they could see, hey, I talk normal, I say the thing, fucking motherfucker, or this. And then if you could identify the parts that I'm yelling are part of the code, the only thing is you would have to have a key on that side.
Yeah.
And that key, and that's the issue, is what's the key? And unless you had a pre-designated key for that situation, which most people do not have, your code would essentially be rendered useless. So then you would have to like somehow hide the key and the answer in the same thing, which is no one's going to be able to do that. So
Some genius shit.
Right. So the best you could do is typically like hide in numbers, and hope that they associate that with how many people were captured or whatever. But it was cool. Somehow he figured it out, but it still shows the end goal.
He's gonna towel whack.
Yo, if he would have watched our hotel defense video,
Yeah, that's true.
he would have known to grab an iron, and then you could start punching him with the iron.
No bag.
No bad guy. You got a check? No bad guy.
Again, naked women.
Yeah. It's
Dressed.
And then there was a porn scene again where he bangs this one out. So it's just like 3 times in a 1-hour show. It's just him just like railing him out. It's just so like borderline that like that late night porn that we used to try to watch when it was like scrambled when we were kids. Like this is pretty much it. Like this is the kind of shit you would pull it to as a 14-year-old trying to hide in some porn. When the parents go to sleep. It's like, yeah, you got to throw that towel away and hope your mom doesn't find it.
I'm gonna have to put like an explicit content warning at the beginning of this one. This one's bad. It's all bad. Lady boys, all kinds of shit.
The next day, your mom's like, "Why is this stuck together like this? What are you doing with your shirts? I just bought this one. It's got Goku on it."
Why is your sock holding its form? Like, I don't know. Starch.
She's like, "What is this?" And you're like,
Don't smell it. Just throw it away.
She's like,
Just throw it away.
Ma, you gotta get pregnant.
Come on. Thank you.
They all wearing matching jumpsuits?
Yeah, they're like the Armani gang or something.
Or that fucking cult?
I know a way out. Through the laundry. In the basement.
In the basement.
In the basement.
In the basement.
So much.
That was a weird.
He took a new breath before he spoke every time.
Yo, that's a weird way to hold a kid going through a gunfight.
I thought so. Is this not like a shield?
Yeah, like you're essentially using her as a shield. Why wouldn't you put her on your back and have her ride your back piggyback style, so you could protect her.
Yeah.
You just like hiding behind her. She's like, shoot her, not me. I'm trying to get out of this.
She's like covering his heart, literally.
Yeah. He's like, this is my vest. She's a human vest. Like that's a really weird way to hold a kid when you try to save them, and then you're clearing the rooms where you're almost certain there's going to be bad guys with guns to shoot at you. But this whole scene reminded me of what's that movie with Bruce Willis? His back in the day one where the place gets overrun and he's by himself and he's in his hotel room. Isn't that not True Lies? That's Arnold Schwarzenegger. What's the main one with Bruce Willis from back in the day? One of his most popular ones.
Die Hard?
Die Hard. Remember with Die Hard? And he's like by himself and he's like, shit.
Yeah.
And then he
chooses not to go out.
He has to fight the guy by himself. This gives me like super Die Hard vibes.
Is this a suggestion from like a comment section?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Show me the comment when you get a chance.
Why?
I don't believe you.
You don't believe that's
We got the Siege of Jadotville in this grouping, right? The Siege of Jadotville.
Yeah.
We got Elite Squad. We got what was the other one we did? We did the Kill Team.
Yeah.
And this shit.
Yeah, people kept saying Strike Back. Like, we're curious what you see about Strike Back. Well, because technically it's an ex-Delta Force operator that links up with an Intel unit. So it should be really good, but they made it like super Cinemaxy and porny and like...
Did you watch any more of it, or were you waiting for like to have the house to yourself?
Yeah. I was in the bathroom watching it by myself, but it's minus the porn stuff, it's pretty good. Like it's an entertaining show. The acting is good. The CAD guys like kind of debauchery feels real. I mean, there's a lot of like soft guys that are just like continue that lifestyle and act like that. Yeah. So it seems like a pretty cool show. I'm just not a fan of, like, for example, to give you guys an idea of me personally, when my wife and I watched Game of Thrones, we're fast forwarding all the banging scenes.
Well, yeah, of course, yeah, in that setting.
You do too?
Yeah, absolutely. It's not comfortable. Like,
it's not comfortable.
You're trying to watch a show for the drama, for the acting. You're trying to follow the storyline. So when all of a sudden they're just railing each other out. A lot of them are brothers and sisters in that damn show, so it's like it's just weird. Like you just want to skip.
But
over
who's
it.
watching that with their family? Or like, not granted, you wouldn't watch Game of Thrones with like obviously anyone younger than like 18, because that's a fucking crazy show. But who's watching with the homies or with the wife and being like, yeah, this is the good scene?
Or are you guys just sitting there quietly uncomfortable, waiting for it to pass,
like us,
so that you don't even have to comment on it?
Yeah. So I just fast forward those scenes.
You like that? You like that?
You don't do me like that.
End this show, dude.
All right, guys. So I hope you enjoyed that episode. You guys recommended Strike Back.
Please stop.
It's interesting for sure. Like I'm kind of curious as to where it goes and how this show develops, because it's got potential for a first episode, and we just need to pull back on the porn, and then I'm kind of there for it. Like, other than the porn, I'm kind of there for it. It's pretty interesting. The acting was good. The cat character is kind of fun to be around, and I feel like he complements the intelligence guys and their seriousness really well. The tactics are cool. The violence is pretty dope. I'm just pull the porn out. I'm kind of here for it. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed that episode. Let us know what you think, and should we continue down Strike Back? What shows do you want to see us do? What movies do you want us to see us do? Because so far the recommendation section in the comments have been pretty freaking awesome. So see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.